Here's how to make your own all-natural skincare at home. The base of most of these recipes is beef tallow. It sounds weird, but it's nearly identical to our own skin's natural sebum or oils. First, we have to render or purify our beef suet. It's important that it's beef suet, which is the fat around the kidneys, versus a regular beef fat. Mine comes pre-ground, but you may have to chop yours up finely. Add it to your crock pot and add enough water to completely cover it. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of salt. The salt is very important as it helps to remove a lot of that beefy smell. Heat this on low for around 6 to 8 hours or as long as it takes to completely melt the suet. Now, I'm going to be honest, this step does not smell great, but it will get better. Once it's melted, let it cool a little bit and then strain it over a big bowl or pot with a cheesecloth or a fine mesh strainer. I found using a strainer makes for easier cleanup as you can just run it under hot water versus trying to wash the cheesecloth. Once you've strained it, set it aside to cool completely. Then you're going to scrape that top layer off. There's a few imperfections on the top that you want to just get rid of. I like to chop up that big chunk because it makes it super quick to re-render down, and you're just going to repeat this whole process another 2 or 3 times depending on how your tallow is smelling. Mine usually takes 2 to 3 renders total, and there is no noticeable smell at all. Once you've let it completely cool down and harden again, you are ready to use it in your recipes. This first one is a massage bar. You're going to take some of that tallow, some beeswax, some soft oils, and melt them together in a double boiler. You're then going to give it a quick little stir and then pour it into a silicone mold. The silicone makes it super easy to pop out when it's all hard. You're going to set it aside and then it is ready for use. All of these recipes I made for the use of my family, but I actually do sell all of these products as well. So if you're interested in buying them, if you feel like it's just too complicated or too much work to make, you can definitely check the link in the description box below to buy. We super appreciate whenever you support our family. The next recipe is going to be a tallow body whip. This starts the same using our tallow and a soft oil. I added a little bit of essential oil here. You can see that dark color, it's vanilla. And it looks like it doesn't blend in, but after I hand mix it, you can't even tell that there was ever essential oils in there other than the smell. So you're going to melt those together and then let them harden again, whip them up with a hand mixer. This is what makes it really light and fluffy. I snipped the end off of a Ziploc bag and added a piping tip to it to make this look very pretty. And then you're going to pipe it into whatever container you want. This step is of course optional. You can just scoop it in, but I think it adds a nice touch. The next recipe is going to be a face oil. You're going to add half jojoba oil, half castor oil, and 20 drops of frankincense essential oils. Mix it all together and it is literally ready to go. I like to store mine underneath the sink so it doesn't get exposed to too much light and lasts a little bit longer. I forgot to mention that I'll have all of the recipes linked in the description box below so you can know exactly how to make these things at home. Finally, we're going to end with a lip balm. For this lip balm, you're going to use, again, a base of tallow, some of that soft oil, beeswax, and essential oils are optional here. Melt them down together and then pour them into your lip chap tube. You can also use a small container or anything that you have. This glides on so effortlessly. I really hope that you enjoy these recipes and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. Take care.